students, welcome back to the part 12 of the first chapter, Equal Triangles. I am Neetu. Dear students, today we are going to learn about bisectors. Have you ever heard about bisector? Yes. What is that? A line dividing a line or an angle into two equal parts is called a bisector. Now let us see two types of bisector. Segment bisector and angle bisector. Segment bisector. What is segment bisector, children? A line which cuts another line segment into two equal parts is called segment bisector. In the figure, we can see line XY is passing through the midpoint of the line AB. Here, point of intersection is point M. And it's make two equal parts in the line AB, that is AM equal to BM. We can draw many bisectors of the line, and particularly important segment bisector is perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means a line which split another line segment into two equal parts and form a right angle is called perpendicular bisector. Here in the figure, XY is passing through the midpoint of the line PQ and M is the point of intersection, and it's make two equal parts, that is PM equal to QM, and it's form a right angle, that means a 90-degree angle. We can draw only one perpendicular bisector. Next is angle bisector. Angle bisector means a line that cuts an angle into two equal parts. In the figure below, the red line bisects the angle LMN. The red line is the bisector. Here, bisector divides the angle into two angles with equal measures, that is 35 degree each. As in the figure, an angle only has one bisector. Now we are going to learn about the construction of perpendicular bisector. Students, get ready with compass, ruler and pencil. Okay, ready? Then let's start. First, draw a line segment with particular length. Let us take 7.5 cm. Okay. Then give name as PQ. Now we are going to construct a line passing through the midpoint of the line PQ with a compass. Here midpoint means half of 7.5 cm. That is 3.75 cm. Right? Okay. Then place a compass on one end of the line segment. Let us place in the point P. Okay. Then set the compass width approximately 2/3 of the line length. Here the actual width does not matter. Then without changing the compass width, draw an arc above the line segment as well as below the line segment. Again, without changing the compass width, place the compass point on the other end of the line, that is point Q. Then draw an arc above the line. Here, arcs meet a point, let's name it as point R. And draw another arc below the line segment. Here also arcs intersect each other, that point is point S. Then use a ruler and draw a line from the point R to S. Done. This is the line is perpendicular to the first line and it's bisected. That means line R is cut at the exact midpoint of the line PQ and form a right angle. Here both sides are 3.75 centimeters. So this is the figure. Hope it's clear to you. Then let us see a question from page number 29. See the question. Draw a line 6.5 centimeters long and draw its perpendicular bisector. Okay, ready? Then let us draw a line segment with 6.5 centimeters length. Let's call it as line AB. Then let us place the compass on the one end of the line and set the compass width approximately 2/3 of the line length. Without changing the compass width, draw an arc above the line segment as well as below the line segment. Again, without changing the compass width, place the compass to the other end of the line, then draw an arc above the line segment. Here, arcs meet at a point. Let's call it as point C. And draw another arc below the line segment. Here also arcs intersect each other. Let's call it as point D. Then use a ruler and draw a line between the points where the arcs intersect. This line is perpendicular to the first line and bisect it. Here, both sides are half of 6.5 centimeters, that is 3.25 centimeters each. This is the answer. Hope it's clear to you. Then let us see the next question. Question number 2. Draw a square each side 3.75 centimeters long. Okay, ready? See students, here it's very difficult to take exact 3.75 centimeter length by using a ruler. So let us take double the length of 3.75 centimeter. That is 3.75 plus 3.75, that will get 7.5 centimeters. Right? Okay. Now let us draw a line with 7.5 centimeters length. Then let us draw the perpendicular bisector for getting the midpoint of 7.5 centimeters. For that, set the compass width approximately 2/3 of the line, and without changing the compass width, draw an arc above the line and below the line segment. Again, without changing the compass width, place the compass on the other end and draw an arc above the line as well as below the line. Now we get two intersecting points. By using a ruler and draw a line between the points where the arcs intersect. Now we get perpendicular bisector of the line PQ, that is passing through the exact midpoint of the line 7.5 centimeters length. That means both sides are 3.75 centimeters length. Here our question is draw a square with each side 3.75 centimeters long, right? For that, again set the compass with 3.75 centimeters length. Now it's easy to take 3.75 centimeters, right? Let us keep the compass from the point P to the midpoint M. Now our compass width is 3.75 centimeters length, and taking M as center and cut an arc to the perpendicular line, give name as R. Again taking R as center, draw another arc of radius 3.75 centimeters. Then without changing the compass width, taking P as center and draw one more arc. Here the two arcs intersect at point S. By using a ruler, join points R and S and points P and S. Now we get PMRS a square with each sides 3.75 centimeters long. This is the answer. See the next question, question number 4. Third question let us do in the next class because that question is based on angle bisector. See this question. Draw a circle of radius 2.25 centimeters. See students, Here also it's very difficult to take exact 2.25 centimeters by using a ruler. So let us take the double the length of 2.25 centimeter, that is 2.25 plus 2.25, that will get 4.5 centimeters, right? Then draw a line with 4.5 centimeters length. Then draw perpendicular bisector of the line. For that, keeping the compass on the one end of the line and set the compass width approximately 2/3 of the line length. Then draw an arc above the line and below the line segment. Without changing the compass width, place the compass on the other end of the line and draw an arc above the line as well as below the line. Now we get two intersecting points. By using a ruler, draw a line between the points where the arcs intersect. Now we get perpendicular bisector of the line PQ, that is passing through the exact midpoint of the line 4.5 centimeters length. Here both sides are 2.25 centimeters length. Now let us draw a circle with radius 2.25 centimeters. For that, set the compass width 2.25 centimeters from the midpoint to the point P. Now radius of the compass is 2.25 centimeter. I place compass to the center and draw one circle with radius 2.25 centimeters. This is the answer. Hope answer is clear to you. Then see you in the next class with angle bisector. Bye.